Hi, this is Sonia with Arts and Solutions, and welcome to Junk Journal July. And it's hosted by Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Arts. And I'll have a link in the description if you're interested in participating, and it'll take you to the website where you can download a whole digital that has the prompts, some digital freebies and ideas in case you get creative block and stuff like that. So I want to first show you prompts for the 6th and the 7th, which were wildlife and window. And for wildlife, I made, for wildlife and window, I did do YouTube shorts and it just showed the finished product. But on TikTok, I did like 2 or 3 minute process video. It's still sped up, but if you're interested in it, I'll also have a link in the description for those 2 prompts as well. And but something I want to show you to be mindful of. So this one was wildlife, and I used a lot of alcohol inks and things like that on there, but be careful when you're doing that because the inks will bleed through to the page before it and after it. So I mean, I can still live with this, with these colors for my July 5th type or lettering, but yeah, it kind of bled through. So, but I mean, I can get over it. But this is what it looks like for wildlife. I just basically had these 2 little owls that I did some decoupage on and stuff like that. So that's that layout. And then here's this one. And I got this image of this lady from Amanda Trout on her Patreon channel. And I'll have a link in the description if you're interested in that too. So let's just go ahead and find us a page for observe. I think I'm going to skip around because we're not going to do green. Yeah, we're going to skip around. I might even go to another signature. I'm not real sure because, man, look at that. All that green. Or, yeah, because it went through almost this whole entire signature. But you know what? I can still work with it. I can still do some decoupaging or whatever. Not decoupaging, but I can fix that. Even though this was a separate page, I'm getting ready to glue it down the same way I did on this one, because there was a separate page on that one. But we're just going to thicken it up, and I'm going to glue these pages together. So what I'm basically going to do, my concept for observe is I'm visualizing like a scientist or a mad scientist. So what I went on ahead and did to go ahead and speed up the process was I went on ahead and stamped a few images from some of these various stamps. Some of them are Dollar Tree, some of them, well, I can't get that to slide down. Some of them are Temu, the Professor, or the Professor 2 actually. And then this one is an old classic collages. And then I might use some of these, I don't know for sure yet, but I've just got some other stamps and things together, and they're in here. I went on ahead and stamped, fussy cut out, and I've got some other things that I may use, I don't know yet. And I had made some of these that I might also use. Some little clusters that have like an alchemy kind of look to them. I don't know, since they've got these little jars and things like that in there. I might use some of them. I'm not real sure. But yeah, I'm just going to put some music on, and we're just going to create like a little layout. And what I might do is, I do want this. This is just some runoff from jelly printing, and this is, I'm going to make like a chalkboard background with like some like lab kind of equations and things like that, you know, to show that it's a mad scientist. So I'm just going to create a background. I might do a folder or an envelope or something. I'm not real sure yet. So let me just go ahead and get started. And also I've got this tape. I had colored some tape to make stuff look vintage. And so whenever I'm ready to use it, I can just peel it and then add it to whatever, and it'll give it like a vintage kind of look. I got that idea from Tanya Samuels years ago. All right, so I'm gonna put some music on and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I came in here to check to see if the crackle paste dried, and it did. But what I didn't realize is, since I had put some of this distress glaze on before I put the crackle glaze on, it doesn't stick. It just basically peels up. But I do like this crackle, like cracked, it kind of looks like cracked glass or something like that. So I do like that look, but I'm not going to be able to have it on the Professor. So it looks like I'm going to have to put it elsewhere, or if I do, I'm going to have to glue it on there, because that paste made it loose. That, not paste, but that other stuff made it loose. So what I might do is just glue it up here, and on other parts, I might still put it on the face somewhere. Yeah, I'll put it. I was wanting it on the eye, but it kind of covers, you can't really see the face as well anyway, so maybe it's a good thing that it didn't work out that way. I might just color this light bulb. No, I'm gonna leave it white because I've already got yellow right there. So I'm just gonna take this, and I guess I'll use some matte medium and glue that on, and we're gonna be pretty much, I'd say we're pretty much done. I'm not gonna do too much more to it. I'm just gonna glue this on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got a little printout. I went on Canva and I just gathered some little photos of like scientific looking stuff, and then I just put the words and things that, like, whenever you do like a science project, these are some of the words or formulas that you have to, it's not a formula, it's like a method that you go by when you're doing your scientific experiments. So we're just going to color these, and I'm just going to cut it out and then add it to the layout, and then I will be right back. Okay, so now I finally completed it. So we have like a little old science project book, and has a little formula with like the questions, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, and conclusion. So, and it's like a little accordion style journal. And then we have our little chalkboard with different formulas, mathematical formulas and things like that. We have our jars, apothecary, just different little things. I should have put like little frogs and stuff in there, but I didn't. I just now thought about that. But it has like little potions and different things, and I did some embossing with them. And we have a little embossed clock. And then, you know, this is just a little pocket, or tuck spot actually. And then we have our professor over here, and I had taken that crackle paste off, and I used that collage medium to glue it on there. So I put it here and in here. This came off the face from where I'd originally put the crackle on them, and it didn't work out too well. So I just took some collage medium actually, and then I added some clear detail embossing powder. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then kind of went over him a little bit here and up through here. And then here's his eye. And it's like he's studying, he's observing, and he can see. And even though these are gears, it's almost like it's projecting like a ray of observance. So yeah, so this is him. That's the professor. And that was from the two heads, one from the stamped image and the other one from the actual paper pad. But yeah, and then we have our different little like gears and stuff. And then here's that tape that I used on here that I made. But that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And like I said, if you want to participate in the challenge with this, I'll have links in the description for it, as well as links to some of the previous challenges that I did for TikTok. Yeah, this one and this one was TikTok. I also did YouTube short, but I also did TikTok that has more of a detailed build of how I made those layouts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you're participating, and have a great day. Happy crafting.